Best left kept on the low, and I think you should leave that after the time.
It's been the home of the Chiefs since 1972. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Detroit Lions and the Kansas City Chiefs on Sunday Night Primetime. Here's Harrison Butker out there to get this thing started. And off we go here on Sunday Night Primetime. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Watkins motioning over. Right to the air. Here's Goff. He's going to test the secondary right away. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. It's a gain of 34.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. They get 14 on that hookup. Good for a Lions first down.
Go. 180. Whoa.
From the gun, it's Goff. That is caught at the 3. And he's in. Touchdown, Lions. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive in an early 6 points.
Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Lions will take a 7-0 lead.
Chiefs, nothing.
kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And he slips through an opening. Lines up getting about 8 and is past the 40-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
So as a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
A first down throw for Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That's the Pro Bowl safety, Brian Branch. And the Lions will take over here just shy of the 30.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now, Goff. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. Catch is made. That is Williams. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. He'll get this out to the left flat. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Goff. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel.
So not a lot of yards yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Aiden Hutchinson. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down. On comes the Chiefs punter, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This brought in out past the 20. And it's a decent return. Gets some of that yardage back before he's forced out of bounds. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Lions who have the early lead. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
3rd and inches. Watkins motioning over. Left side, it's complete. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot.
Really nice call there on 3rd and inches. You have the defense thinking run, and then you hit them with the short pass, and the yardage you get after that is just gravy. They turn this into a nice play, and they pick up a 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Goff. That's into the hands of his receiver, Watkins. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Brings up second and 9 at the Chiefs' 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's second and 9. Now Goff. On the move left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And it'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up first and goal.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Laporta in motion. Here's Gibbs. To the 5-yard line.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball right on the 5-yard line, second down and goal. Laporta in motion. One more time, they try Gibbs. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. Now it's going to be third down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. It's made by Smith-Schuster. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. Here's Matt Araiza now. He's on for the second time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And that one had too much behind it. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Watkins motioning over. Goff going to throw here on first and 10. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. That's the All-Pro 3 years running, Chris Jones. Getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Watkins motioning over. Goff to throw on 1st down. That's right side and brought in by Williams. The Lions call their first timeout. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Into the hands of Watkins. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. Is caught left side by St. Brown. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line. 2nd down and goal. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. Here's the 3rd and final timeout for the Lions, as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. This is the 8th play of this drive, and it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Goff. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
At their own 35-yard line.
Dropping a minute, but can't stay no more. Riding the wave and they chilling on shore. What you used to be a rich when you're inside. This, but you don't want to see more. You want to see more, but you only see soul. Life just slows you down. Your body is at your mind is at your down.
Yellow. 1st and 10 for Mahomes. That's over the middle and caught by Kelsey. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A 1st down throw for Mahomes. Over the middle, that's Kelsey.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 1. Throwing is Mahomes. Hit as he throws and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
He's got a man. It's Smith-Schuster. 14 yards on that pass play there. 1st down, KC.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
15.
To the air once more. It's Mahomes. Working the right side. Taken in by Rice. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw again. Forced out wide. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. That is brought in at the 10. And he is out of bounds. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's 1st and goal.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's Pacheco to the 5-yard line.
He was taken down by Kirby Joseph. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and
Here now,
goal
2nd down
at the
and goal.
5-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Moving to his right. And he'll take it on in. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Well, after being shut out in the 1st half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. And now the question we have to ask is, there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Goff. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Laporta in motion. On 2nd down, Goff. That one down the field, but they cannot get out. And it's incomplete. Asante Samuel that time all over him in cover.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
from the gun on third down. It's gone. To the right side, that's St. Brown. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. First down, Detroit.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
17.
On first down, it's gone. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
There's that man again, another catch. And he's down on the other side of midfield, mark him at the 48-yard line. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down. First and 10. Goff to throw. That's caught by Gibbs. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 16 yards.
That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
That one intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bolton.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete.
Really nice play there by the defender, Mike, and not only to force the incomplete, but it's the timing. Understanding if he gets there too early, you bring in PI. You get there too late, it leads to a completion. That time he times it just right and knocks the ball away.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Now the former Russian champ. It's Kareem Hunt. And he's out of bounds. Up beyond the 40-yard line. A big play after being backed up. 33 yards.
First down.
Man, how nice is it to have a guy like this? He's your backup running back, but he's kind of a change of pace. He's got that home run ability, and he showed it there. That was a heck of a run.
It's made by Smith-Schuster. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Attack!
First down throw, Mahomes. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10.
Attack!
Right back to the air for Mahomes. Hit by the all-pro safety, Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are going to take possession.
And on a possession where the offense really had their way on the ground, they got to kind of go back to the drawing board and say, is it worth putting the ball in the air? Yes, we want to generate points. We want to push the ball downfield, but none of that matters if you're going to keep turning the ball over.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Goff
to throw on first down. Wells, another catch for his favorite target. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that one, a first down.
180. Go.
Goff's going to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
First and goal.
It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal. Here's a run. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Laporta in motion. Gibbs. He's going to go backward. Taken down at the 6.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Laporta in motion. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense, settling for too many field goals.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Yellow, 43.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. There's a throw right side to be incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Yellow.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
57.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down. Laporta in motion. On 1st and 10. Here's Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back.
He's got it at about the 8. And he'll take this one in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Lions. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
His kick is good. Makes the score Lions 31, Chiefs 7. Jack Fox.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Come back! Watch out!
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. Into the hands of Juju. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
An 8-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 44-yard line.
2nd and a yard.
Yellow! Watch out!
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short. One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
You have to wonder, Mike, how are those previous mistakes he made earlier in the game still lingering in the back of his mind? You can tell he's being a little bit more conservative. He doesn't want to risk throwing a 3rd interception and kind of just throws this one away.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
3rd and 10.
Yellow! Yep, the line!
Here's Mahomes. Pushed out to his left. He'll try to run for it.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Only need a yard, and it's 4th down.
Attack, attack! Yellow! High down these two, high down these two!
Now Mahomes. And he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
That was 48-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup in 2nd and
8. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Watkins motioning over. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. We'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. It is a huge play for Detroit. 45 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal. Throwing here is Goff. He'll get this out to his running back. And this one's going to be a loss of yardage. He's marked out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
What they teach these backs is when you catch a check down, immediately try to get vertical. Try to put a hole in the defense coming to rally tackle. So give credit to the defense here. They strung this out and made him go sideways. And they forced...
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Here's Bates for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions add on to their already sizable lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Hey, 15, 15, 15. Yellow, yellow. Hey, 43, 43, 15.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. This one, a deep shot for Rice. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
It's a gain of 14.
They get 14 on that hookup. Good for a Chiefs 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
So a win for the visitors, the Lions. They're able to build on the solid performance of a week ago, making 2 in a row with the victory here in this one. So That'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL.
Woo! Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now. Don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still bomb.
Recital. I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. It's so tight. Here we go.